Is there any part of you that thinks the long layoff maybe had something to do with his control issue?
I don't know. I think in a couple of those instances, he was probably pitching around guys or trying to pitch intentionally off the plate to try and get some swings. If we catch the ball a little bit better, obviously a much better fate there. So I don't think so. I thought he threw the ball pretty well, actually. I thought his stuff was good. And, we just couldn't really mount much.
What are you thinking in that third inning when he throws 40-plus pitches?
Yeah, I mean, we're probably a hitter away from getting him out of there because we're not going to let him, in one inning get up to 40 or over. So that's why we had Holder up there. But then, he's able to make a pitch to get out of it and then to be able to give us a couple more innings and actually wanting to go back out for the sixth for one batter. But we just felt like we were lined up and, plus guys need to work. It felt like it made sense to get him out at that point.
Gleyber has been so good for you defensively since he has been up here. Why do you think he had some miscues today?
It just happens. That's baseball. I think the ground ball on the air, it looked like it hopped up early in the grass, and I think that threw his feet off a little bit, and then maybe just not locking in and making sure he finishes that play, and a little bobble there, and it turned out to be big for us. But good defenders are gonna do that every now and then.
Aaron, do you think rust or whatever it was from this weird week, was it all a factor?
I don't know. I mean, obviously that's I'm sure people will take that as part of it, but in 162, you're not always going to be great every night. Was it the layoff? I don't know. I thought we were well rested too. So we didn't get that big hit. We threw some runners out there. We just didn't get that big hit to kind of push us over the top, and we didn't make a couple plays on defense that cost CeCe a lot of pitches, and maybe it's a little bit different of a game. So we were a little bit sloppy, but whether that's having a couple days off or not, I mean, I don't know. I don't necessarily think that's the case.
How much of that was Jonas? What did he do that was making him?
Yeah, I thought he was really good, and we knew coming in that he can be tough. With that slider, he sinks it and throws that four-seamer in there, and I thought we had better at-bats against him as the night went on and as we got a little more accustomed to it. But he buzzed through us pretty good that first time, and I think I certainly knew coming in that this is a guy that's had a lot of good outings for them and is really building some momentum as a starter for them these last couple of years now.
You said before the game you thought Hicks was getting pretty close. Are you encouraged by what you saw from him at the plate?
Yeah, I actually thought it was very similar to what we've seen. He dunked a couple out there, but he's controlling the strike zone for the most part. I think now it's the slug and the real good contact to start to follow, and I've felt all along that he's very close with his at bats and just with the controlling of the strike zone.